lost. I'm afraid I don't forget. I heal.
I fear it not. It folds in desire.
Was honestly one of the most creative works of visual art I've ever seen, without a doubt. I mean, the concept of it was very novel. They had eight dancers conveying a certain mood. Plus, that they had a time to go with it, and it started and ended at midnight, which made it feel like everything came full circle. And they made sure that every element of the filmmaking matched the tone, not just in terms of music, but also the lighting. My personal favorite was the Courage dance because of how they used the changing light bulb on top of the drone while playing what sounded a lot like something that will belong on the Blade Runner soundtrack. Also, very clever use of For Women by Nina Simone on that last dance, especially since that was the fourth woman to perform. Honestly, yeah, really great job. Hope to see more from this collective.
I loved this. This was so amazing to break down an entire day into 8 parts and have them be things like hope, joy, strength, love. So positive, so like heartwarming and inspiring. Inspiring. That's the word I was looking for. I really loved this. My personal favorites were Courage. I loved the drone with the light that kept changing as she was dancing. That was insane and so cool. Never seen anything like that. Very innovative, super cool. Really loved that. I loved Love. I thought the lighting was gorgeous. I thought the music was beautiful on Love. Passion, I loved how it was on point, but it was more modern dance. I loved that. Hope, I loved the cleanness of it. The clean lines, the piano, the mix of choreography. I just loved it. And then Power with the red, and then the point shoes. It was just very powerful, very moving experience to watch this. Thank you so much for making it. Congratulations. It's beautiful.
I loved Eightfold. I thought it was so cool. I think it was really smart to have these 8 dancers fold out and have their own moment and like portray these different themes and these different emotions throughout the piece. I think you had a great soundtrack. Whoever did the sound design for this was really, you knocked it out of the park. It was so entertaining. I love this concept of going through one by one, but having each dancer and their solo, their moment feel complete, like it's not being cut off by the next dancer. Yeah, just overall, it was a super cool concept. I really enjoyed watching
such a cool concept in a sense where it kind of takes dance and breaks it down to so many other variations of focus, and it breaks it down to a point where it creates all these different themes and these interesting stories by themselves. And I really love the fact that with each part, there's so much consideration put into each one to make sure that they were unique on their own and they were very like standalone. So even just creating the choreography itself obviously is the obvious choice when it comes to dance things, and then the music choice, but then having a theme of it, and then the choice in how the music plays throughout, the lighting of course, was also really interesting to watch, to see how it changes throughout each one and how it represents each theme and the time even. I thought it was just really cool to kind of to see how you make one room so unique into 8 different themes, and it was just so much fun to watch. And it really did feel like 8 separate things and never just like one whole 35-minute piece. So it was really cool to see everything broken down. And I really did love the fact that when it was something that was at 6 a.m., the music and the theme of joy represented everything about that. The dance and the choreography matched the tone of that, and just the overall vibe of what that time would be like and what that theme would mean. And it really brings like a physical artistic expression to a word, and it was just so creative and so exciting to see everyone do what they were doing best. So really great
Wow,
job.
what a wonderful piece. This was it was just a wonderful concept piece here, going through all these different emotional states, these different virtues, you might call them. And we had rage in there, and but still, it was kind of like going through these different stages of just humanity and existence, different emotions we experience. And each one has a distinct look. I love it. We started off with a dark stage and spotlights, and then there's like the THX 1138 white room, and then we had the blood red misty room, at the end. I really liked was with Strength, where the most of it was danced to spoken word, which was quite beautiful and different, and a break from the rest of it. Although I loved all the music choices and the other things. We had jazz, we had Nina Simone, we had Latin, we had all kinds of styles in here. So going from composed like jazz music to like pop music, it was a wonderful range of styles. The choreography was each piece was brilliant. The dancers, oh my goodness, so brilliant, so beautiful, so wonderful, so skillful. And this was a wonderful way to just get together a group of dancers, a group of choreographers, and just put on a nice cycle of pieces and showing off a variety of ensemble here. And through everybody collaborating, we were able to get a big, just dynamite piece like this. So it was a great job. It was well directed and well photographed and well edited too. The filmmaking was astounding. So yeah, this is wonderful. I hope it gets out there and can see, because just wonderful. Bravo. It was a great job.
Stunning from start to finish, and had great raw emotional energy. And each of the movements felt motivated by the emotion that they were ascribed to. And I think that is due to how well, the success of the piece is due to how well each of the elements worked together and how carefully they were chosen, from the wardrobe to the sound design to the choreography itself. And I think what perhaps stood out to me the most was the lighting choices. They were distinct and I think well designed for each of the emotions. And the ones that stuck out to me in particular were power, courage, and rage. I think that courage and rage were specifically played with contrast a lot. And in rage, for example, that contrast to me, the different paths of light represented different paths that this individual could be taking or was moving in and out of. And I think that was a great way to show the inner conflict that he was processing. And I think that overall, the piece did a fantastic job of displaying the complexity of us as human beings emotionally, and the sort of great emotional journey that we can really go on in a single day.
I thought Eightfold was really interesting. I loved how the set design was really minimal in even the color changes, and it was really the words, the dancing, the music that all just came to life in this otherwise blank canvas, and I thought that was really great. Beautiful visuals, great dancing, and I love the combination of the colorful backgrounds, the simple costumes, and the music, and the way that it all came alive.
I thought this was a really, really well done piece. Absolutely high production value. The way the stage was set and reset and dressed to all these different effects, all the great contrast, the color, the lighting, everything just done to a really high standard. Overall production value, very, very good. Even the wardrobe choices and makeup and all that, really, really done to a high professional standard. And the performances themselves, I'm not a professional on dance, absolutely not, but I thought they were also really elegant, powerful, well done as well. All in all, this one really just contains just a lot of great elements done at their professional peak. Definitely worth checking
But the
out.
dancing was excellent. The use of the room and lights and the set and the music for the most part was very good. The dancers were excellent. There was one especially cool piece where it was kind of a dance a woman did with a drone, like a drone with these lights that change and stuff. That was kind of cool. The only problem for me, it was just once you knew there were going to be so many of these pieces, it was just a little bit too stretched and drawn out for me. One of the best parts of the whole thing was at the end, where you actually hear, I think, a couple of the dancers as without the music and the edited in. It's just them breathing hard as they're doing these dances, and it's like, wow, these guys are working hard. So that was kind of
I
cool.
thought it was amazing. This idea of breaking up a day into 8 sections, each with its own theme and distinct choreography, was really cool, and it was executed so well. I thought that every individual piece was strong enough that it could have stood alone on its own. From the flawless dancing to the brilliant cinematography, everything was just so well done. But then put together, you get a really, really amazing piece. While watching, I found myself thinking, oh, well, this is my favorite section, only to like the next one just as much. But I think my absolute favorite was the first one, titled Rage. I thought the use of light was just so good, the way that he was dancing in and out of the shadows. But overall, very strong performances across the board from each of the 8 dancers. So congratulations to them and to the film crew as well, because I thought they did an amazing job, and I'm actually going to go and watch it again.